Greetings, wonderful audience. Amarjit here from Amar PTE classes. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you to all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. So in today's video, I'm going to discuss about fluency because most of the students are confused what is the meaning of fluency. So if you will talk about only PTE speaking. So in PTE speaking, fluency and pronunciation is the part of the modules which are contributing only in the speaking section. Because if you will talk about the content part of the read aloud, then repeat sentence, then you can say ki retell lecture, then the content is mostly contributing in the other parts of the PTE, but the fluency and the pronunciation is a part that is only contributing in the PTE speaking. So if you are not getting score in PTE speaking, it means you have some problems in the fluency as well as in the pronunciation. So if you are facing these kind of difficulties, then this is the video for all of you so that you can improve your fluency. So I will talk about what is actually fluency and how you can improve your fluency in PTE speaking. So let's start the video. So first one is speak as much as you can, because most of the students that are not good enough in their plus 2, and you can say ki if you are preparing after plus 2, and most of the students will blame their school ki our school was not so good, so that's why our medium was Hindi or Punjabi, so that's why we are facing some problems in the PTE speaking. So these can be the problems, but the question is that ki how you can improve your speaking. So first thing is ki you can speak as much as you can, because if you are just preparing for PTE speaking, then you are just doing practice in the institutes or you are doing practice at your home, but only for that particular time period. For example, you are spending 4 hours in the institute, then you are only spending 1 hour on the speaking section of PTE. Similarly, if you are preparing from your home, then you are just spending 1 hour or 1.5 hour, half an hour on your speaking. But this is not a way ki how you can improve your speaking. So speak as much as you can. During practice you can speak, after practice you can speak, but you have to speak so that you can improve your fluency. Next one is listen to different accents, because sometime if you will not aware of the different accents, because this happen in the speaking section as well as in the listening section, because sometimes student will get marks but they are just failing in the listening section of the PTE and they are just failing in the speaking section of the PTE. It means you are not familiar with the different accents. So just familiar with the different accents. So if you are preparing from one website, then switch your website so that you can also get familiar with the other accents. So this is the way ki how you can improve your listening. So if you are able to listen, then you can also speak, because if you are just reading the subtitles, it means you can read it, but if you are reading, then just speak, because reading is the way ki you can improve your speaking, but you have to read aloud so that you can also speak. So this is the first thing ki speak as much as you can and listen as much as you can, but listen to different accent, not when the one accent, because if you will always listen to the one accent, it means you can get familiar with the that particular accent. Next is record your voice and listen to it, because most of the students will say when they are doing practice, like they are doing PTE speaking, like read aloud, describe image and the retell lecture, then I always ask them ki record your voice and listen to your voice ki how much mistakes you are making in this audio. but they will say ki we can't listen our voice. So if you want to improve your speaking, then you have to listen your voice. You have to record your voice. You can record your voice in the mobile phones, but if you are doing practice, then during practice you can also record your voice, so that when you will judge your voice, when you will check your audio, then automatically you will find these are your mistakes. So first you have to record your voice, then listen to it, because most of the time all of the students will ignore it, and the answer is ki we can't hear our voice, but you have to hear your voice so that you can also improve accordingly. Next is use resources made for you. It means कि you can use the YouTube so that you can check your recordings, you can check the different accents, you can improve your speaking. Otherwise, you can also use the different apps for the speaking, because you have lot of apps. So if you will download one or two apps, then you can improve your speaking, because these are the resources that are made for you. For example, first one is the Duolingo, second one is the Babel. You can also write down it. Third one is the Fluent U. Next one is Hello English, and you can also use the Arena. Otherwise, if you are using a Apple phone, then you can also take the help of Elsa. Otherwise, you can also take the help of the Google Speech, but use the resources to improve your English. So this is the way ki how you can improve your fluency. Next is challenge yourself. So challenge yourself, it means ki sometime we made a plan ki we will speak, but at the end we will not stuck to our plan. Means you have to challenge yourself ki this is the way ki how you can improve your English, because you make a plan, but after 1 or 2 days you will not stuck to your plan, and again you are just doing the same things and you are using the before. But you have to challenge yourself ki now this is my level. For example, you are starting from A1 level, or you can start from C1 level. So you can decide your level ki I am this level, so after 10 days my level should be C2, so after that B2, then B1. But improve your level, improve yourself. So this can happen if you will challenge yourself, because if you are not able to speak, then you can challenge ki I am not able to speak, but I will improve it. So decide your level, because if you will use the different apps, then they have also level, they will check your level, then after that level you can start your practice ki now I am this level. Then you, if you are completing that level, you reach to that particular level, then after that you can go to the next level also. Next is focus on pronunciation. So focus on pronunciation means key 6 point. It means कि if you are not speaking properly, so actually what is fluency कि you are speaking everything clearly. So if you are speaking everything clearly, to it means you have to focus on the pronunciation also. So pronunciation is कि if you are facing difficulty in pronouncing some words, then you can focus on that particular word. So you can take the help of the Google Speech and the Elsa कि if you are speaking, then they are able to understand. It means कि if your mobile phone or your computer is able to understand, then you are speaking good. So focus on pronunciation. It means कि you can speak clearly. So if you are speaking clearly, it means कि your fluency is also good. Because most of the time, if we are in a hurry, then we just muddle the words. Our voice is not clear to others. It means कि you are not working properly on your pronunciation, and you are also not working on your fluency. So if you will talk about pronunciation and fluency, then it is somewhat similar. Fluency is means how you are speaking, how you are focusing on the words, how your voice is clear. So if your voice is clear, if you are speaking good, it means your fluency is also good and your pronunciation is also good. So next is the seventh point, focus on words as well as the phrases. So if you want to improve your fluency, then just find out the meaning of the words. Because sometime if you are just talking about the describe image, so in describe image as you all know कि we can't follow the template blindly. Means you can follow a template, but you have to follow in a wise way, so that you can also put some keywords, some lines from the describe image. So if the meaning is clear to you, if you know the meanings of the word, so sometime you will take time to make the sentences. So I want to just say कि if you are focusing on the words, then always also focus on the phrases as well. Because during speaking, if you are just focusing on the words, then you will take time to make the sentences. So just do these two tasks simultaneously. First, focus on the words, then phrases also. So do practice simultaneously so that later on you will not face any difficulty during speaking. Next is accept the fact that you are weak in English, because this is the problem with most of the students. So they are denying continuously कि we are good enough in English, but this is the fault of the PTE, this is the fault of the AI कि we are not getting scored. It means you have some problem. So if you are facing difficulty in English and you are weak, then this is your fault and you can improve. Well, there is nothing in the world that you can't improve. So if you are weak in English, then I already told you कि these are the resources, these are the ways कि how you can improve your English. So first you have to accept the fact that कि we are weak in English, but we can also improve in English. So always try to accept your mistakes for to improve your mistakes also. Next is don't focus too much on grammar while speaking. So this is the main advantage of the PTE, because in PTE if you will talk about only speaking, then they are not focusing on grammar part. So if your sentence is not making proper sense in the grammar, so it will work. It means कि you will get the score. But in case if you are speaking with your friends and the other things and you are just focusing on grammar part, then you will just stop in between your lines. So if you are speaking fluently, if you are in a flow with your friends and outside your house, then just speak in that particular way. So if you know कि you are making mistakes in the grammar, then don't focus on your mistake, just speak. Because during speaking, first you have to speak, after that you can work on your grammar. So this is the way how you can improve your PTE speaking. Next is expand your vocabulary. So this can also help you in the reading section of PTE, because if you are facing difficulty, you don't know the word, then you can write down the words and later on you can also find out the meanings. But I also saw many students ki they write down the words when they are doing practice in the reading section of PTE, or otherwise they are just doing the practice, so they write down the words on their notebook. But when I ask them ki what is the meaning of these words, then they say ki we forget ma'am, so we don't know the meanings of these particular words. So if you are writing the words on your notebook, then you just have to know the meanings of that words also. So this is the way ki you can improve. Otherwise if you are just note down the words but you are not working on that words, so this is not a way ki you can improve your vocabulary. So to improve your vocabulary, you can just take the help of the other resources from the internet, or otherwise you can note down the words and after that you can note down the meanings. So remember these words you can implement in your daily life. So this is the way ki you can improve your vocabulary also. Next is, as I already told you, ki stick to your plan. So if you are making plan ki I'm going to improve my speaking, so you have to stick to your plan so that you can improve in the future as well. So if your plan is ki I will learn speaking in 30 days, then you have to learn. So this is not a way ki you are just planning for 1 month but you are completing in 2 months. Next is find a person with whom you can speak in English. So this is the problem, because most of the student will say कि we have no one in our house or we have no friends so that we can speak with them in English. But you have to find out a person. It can be your friend, it can be your family member. Because if you are just, you can also find a tutor. But if you will find a tutor, then you can speak with the tutor for 1 hour, then 1.5 hours, then 2 hours. But after that, what you will do? So you can find a friend, you can find a family member, so with you can speak in English. Next is watch movies with subtitles. So if you are, as I was telling to you, कि sometime you are not aware about the meanings. But if you are watching the movies and you are reading the subtitles, then you can understand the meanings of the line. Because if you are able to understand the meaning of the line, but you have not clear about the words, so if you will understand the line, then you can also understand the meaning of the words. Because if, for example, if a line is 10 minutes, 10 sentences long, 10 words long, sorry, so in 10 words, if one word meaning is not clear to you, but you know ki what is the meaning of the line, then you can also make clear ki what is the meaning of that word. So this is the way ki you can improve your speaking. So don't speak too fast. So this is the problem. So when you are going to follow the template in describe, image, and in the detail lecture also, so this happen. So most of the student will speak too fast. So let me clear to you that this is not a fluency. So if you are speaking too fast, so you can't say that your fluency is very good. It means that you have some fear, so that you want to complete your lines, you want to complete your speaking in 5 minutes or in 10 minutes. So this is not a way. So don't speak too fast. Always speak in a moderate pace, so that the computer can understand what are you speaking, and the person in front of you can also understand ki what are you speaking. So these are the ways ki how you can improve your speaking in PTE. So this is from my side. So if you have any doubts, any queries, then you can write in the comment box, and you can also mail me amarpteclasses@gmail.com, and this is my contact number. So if you need any kind of additional help like online classes and offline classes, even for the English speaking, then you can contact me. So my number is given here, and my number is also given in the description box. So thank you to all of you for watching my videos.